I'm Joe Farrell. This is Trading Spaces Family, the show where two families trade homes for 2 days and completely redo a room in each other's place. Today we're in Boyertown, Pennsylvania, a 19th century mill village. This is the kind of place where neighbors have been helping each other raise barns and build homes for generations. And that tradition continues today with our families as we get out the hammers and hacksaws and put their talents to the test. The day gets rolling with carpenter Carter Osterhaus in the driver's seat.
Oh, really?
Accompanied by designers Hildy Santo Tomas and Kia Steve Dickerson, this trio is ready for some old-fashioned hard work.
Just push the brakes if it starts rolling.
Our families begin teaming up, with Cleora and her kids, Kayla and Jenna, eager to get a jump on the competition.
Right now the walls in the family room are like a light top color, and the bricks are like a red-orange color. Other than that, there isn't much color except from collectibles and antiques and the furnishings that are in there now.
When you walk in, like, you see the fireplace and the TV, and then there's just like the blank wall with a picture of my sister.
My favorite thing about the room is how it opens into the kitchen and also out onto our sunroom.
We have sliding patio doors that are like weird, and then across from them we have a sofa and 2 end tables and a shelf.
When I'm in the family room, I basically watch TV and I eat on the chair. I'm always in there. We have a lot of antiques, and it's like the rest of the house, so I kind of want to see something different than antiques.
After being in the house for 10 years, that the fireplace has dictated the style of how the room can be decorated. And that's fine, but to do anything different, that would almost need to be changed.
Meanwhile, Lynn and her kids, Catherine and Dan, hope to finish well ahead of their neighbors, and no falling down on the job.
Our sitting room used to be a dining room. It was a little bit too small, so we changed it into a sitting room. It's a sitting room that's just an area that you can go into and relax, read a book, quiet.
The sitting room is located right off the kitchen. The carpet is a old sage green color. I'd like to see that go. There is a camelback embroidered couch that used to be in my formal living room.
I'd like to see the room painted like, well, I don't know, like beachy stuff, like blues and greens and teals and maybe some oranges in there.
Right now, the room is one of those areas where I can go and hide from the kids. I can sit in that room and they'll be looking all over the house for me and they'll never think to look in there.
How we coming? Looking good, Kim?
Hey guys, looks good. Why don't you, yeah, but leave all the corny work to me.
Yeah,
Come on, go.
There you go. We got this.
We got lightning outside, and we got a little bit of electricity here inside because their dad, her husband, is a teacher and couldn't get off school. But the room in their house you're working on is his favorite room in the house. So the pressure might be on this family a little bit, huh? How do you feel?
We're ready.
Okay. All right, you got 2 days and $1,000. Trade spaces.
Okay, see ya.
All right, guys, let's go. Hurry up. Get out of the rain. Ah. Oh, my gosh.
Hi,
morning.
Good morning. We're not going to have to read between the lines when we finish with this room.
Okay.
What ideas do you have? I have a few up my sleeve, but I want to know what you have planned.
I think we definitely need a new light in here.
Yes, this thing's got to go. It looks like, I think this used to be a dining room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
The color, it's all white. We need some color in here.
I agree.
Color, seating, shelves.
Okay, we're definitely going to give them some shelving. I think they kind of wanted this to be a study.
Right.
It used to be a dining room. We don't want a dining room anymore, so we're going to close off this area from the dining room, give them the shelves, give them a blast of color, and what I have planned for the walls is going to be the hottest thing off the press. One more little secret that is we're standing on. So, let's grab something, clear this room, and get started.
Hey, family, how you doing?
Great.
got lots to do here today, but first I want to hear what you'd like to see, Mom.
Blinds out of here.
Blinds out of here.
Like color change.
Color change.
Fireplace changed.
Okay, we're doing something wonderful to the fireplace. We're definitely going to change the color, and we're going to do a special kind of mural art on the wall. And then, Mom, we're doing a great window treatment, and our inspiration is this can that they love.
Yes.
Okay? I heard about this can.
Yeah.
That's inspiring us. Put down your bags, grab something, and get out of here.
Okay.
And here's your blast of color. Ready?
Okay.
Oh
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
We're doing my bedroom that color. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it.
You do? It's
Oh,
really
I
red.
Color.
It's so pretty.
And be careful.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to take a look at our paint. Wait, come on down.
Man.
See it.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. What do you think? What color?
Orange.
Color?
Reddish orange.
Hot pink.
Oh my God.
White.
It's white.
Okay. This is our glaze.
Ow.
So I got the wrong can, so stand by.
Now, here's the plan. I'm going to tell you. That is our paint for the ceiling. I think this room is so small that I know the three of you can take care of this all by yourself, painting the ceiling. I'm going to run out and get the tools because I want to take down the chair molding. So I'm going to run and get the tools. And when I come back, the fun will begin, and this room's going to be black and white and red all over.
Oh, I was right.
You were right.
I said orange.
Orangey brownie.
That's cool.
That's sort of hot pink. You know, I mean, you can kinda,
Yeah.
a little bit, a little
It's a
bit.
cool color.
We'll call this karaoke mocha.
Okay.
It's kind of like my color. What do you think? This is going on the walls. You have to cut in first. Ready? Going right on that paneling.
What are you working on?
Well, I was thinking about building another tent. You know, I don't have enough
Really?
here with all this rain outside.
This is terrible, but you're keeping those curls dry.
Yeah, well, thank you, thank you. I was hoping to work inside maybe a little bit.
Well, I'm going to be working inside.
And me too. Come
no,
on.
No. Well, I do have a project. Yes, you can work in between the two. I have this ugly green dirty carpet, and I need it out of there.
Okay, do you want to, we're putting your carpet down.
No. We're
No.
putting a new floor down. Carpet
That's good.
out, new floor in.
Inside project.
Budget tight, so we're using wood.
Is it safe?
Why don't you test it out first before you stand on it? Shake it back and forth. There you go. Get on it. How's that feel?
Oh, geez, I'm gonna hit my head.
Well, you're definitely tall now.
you are
So why don't you get on that paint up there? So what do we forget?
What?
What did we forget?
We didn't forget anything.
Really?
We forgot to
Okay, go ahead and slap some paint up there then.
So I want you to match the floor to my ceiling. What I'm going to do is paint it all red, and then polyurethane the outer square and then the middle square so that you see the contrast. One more little project I'm going to ask for you to do for me. I have the this big 6-foot opening that opens up into the dining room.
Right.
And this room kind of needs to stand on its own because it's going to be a different room.
Okay.
So I just need two
So you want
doors.
to block it off, close
Two
it up.
doors out of
Do-
plywood or something, just on a track.
MDF.
Perfect.
Here, you're going to put a special finish over this, yes?
Yes.
All right.
We're going to do a glaze. Then we're going to tape out some squares or rectangles. And then we are going to do a polyurethane finish on it. And then we're
Wow.
going to do some stone texture, some leaves. We're going to do leaves. on
So
it, too.
lots happening on these
A
walls.
lot's happening on this
All
wall.
right.
I just thought this would be completely different.
It is going to be completely
No, I mean
different.
completely. I mean, I was envisioning
Oh, the way Hildy said,
soft
I thought she
colors
was, yeah.
and
When
light
Hildy was like a
greens
soft library or something,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is completely different than what I thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm calling this? Retro forward.
Retro forward.
Retro forward. I love all of the antiques that Dad has in here. And we're going to do some antique-y things. We are going to do some forward contemporary style fabrics, and that's where the forward will come in the fabrics and the finishes. But the retro are the antique-y things. So.
Okay.
I can't get it.
Roll it into a circle so it'll be easy to take out, please.
Please.
Remember.
It's like rolling the wrestling mat.
Yeah.
That's it.
There
Wait
you
a
go.
second.
Go on the wrestling mat.
Yeah, we use them for cheering.
We're going to roll on a section,
Okay.
okay?
And this is glaze, not paint,
This is
right?
just the glaze, correct. Then, where's that the widest brush?
Right there.
Thank you. Then you
I'll
roll
take that. Scalpel.
Then, another person
Okay.
goes and starts moving this, right? Because you can't let the edges dry.
Okay.
Your foot.
Just 3 more and we are
This-
on our way.
We're good. Oh, we gotta take the bottom baseboards too.
Because after we get the baseboards
And the
off.
Don't
strips.
touch the ceiling.
I'm not going to.
Oh, very smart. After we get the baseboards off, then the fun really
man,
begins.
Carter.
All right.
All the
I
way.
promise the fun really begins after this whole room is undone.
Well, there was an episode a few years ago where Hildy put hay on the walls.
Yeah.
And the kids reminded me that, don't you remember, Mom, when we watched that? And you said, gee, if we ever do that show, we hope that Hildy's not our designer.
Now the fun begins. Hot off the press.
You knew it.
Today's edition
I told
of the Philadelphia Inquirer, you know.
Oh. No. All over the same paper.
All over. The only paper. Philadelphia Inquirer.
Oh, man.
Today's issue, hot off the press.
Send that down.
Okay, that's good.
Here we go.
That's good.
Now let the B crew in. Here we go. You ready?
Fall out. Yeah, great.
Doing it right.
Yeah. Just make sure you get to the edges.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been practicing on this.
We're going to put newspapers all over the walls, and just the ceiling will stay red.
Oh, this is going to be cool.
Okay, but this will be like newspaper wallpaper.
Yes, it's our version of a library just for them.
And how will they clean the walls?
Well, they're going to be, we will put a finished coat of polyurethane on them, so they'll be able to wipe them off.
Kia!
Hello.
Darling! Hello!
You got a lot of heat coming off
Hey,
of
it's
that.
a long drive, you know, girl. Easy, easy.
Okay. All right.
All
Well,
right.
I need you to drive this entertainment cabinet right into my house.
Entertainment cabinet into your house.
Right. See,
How big of an
the
entertainment
idea
cabinet?
is I want it 8 feet tall.
Okay. Ceiling's 8 feet tall, isn't
The
it?
ceiling's 8 feet
So we're
tall.
going straight to the top.
Yeah, straight to the top,
These doors are going in front of the fire, or in front of the TV,
in front of the TV.
encasing the TV. I guess probably is VCR or whatever
Yeah.
they have
But it has to be able to carry the weight
of the
that
TV.
television.
It's pretty big too.
So we're going to roll the glue on, and we should try to go as straight as possible.
You have dark advertisement underneath. Won't the lighter print? Won't it show underneath
cares,
the lighter?
Mom?
Mom, yeah, don't worry.
Well, you know what? And there goes that. Now, next time we'll use that side.
And then these little shelves, I was going to use the existing shelf that they have. It's 8 feet wide,
Okay.
that they had all of their antique pieces on.
And just cut it up
Yep, that's exactly
and
what
just
I
use
did.
those for the shelves up here.
Yes.
So, okay. You're on your own for a few minutes. Good luck.
Okay.
Mom, this is so cool.
I don't think Lynn is going to be happy with us at all.
See that speed? You see that?
You're good.
That's a no look. See the no look? That's the.
Do we, like, wave it around now?
Yeah, now you can keep moving it. Whatever you do, just keep moving. Don't let it dry.
Kayla, what we have here is we're putting down the wood floor.
Yeah.
We have 7 sheets to lay down on the floor. I've already cut them up, but now what we need to do is we need to route the edges. So for all the joints, we're say this sheet meets the next sheet. Instead of just keeping it straight on the joint, we're gonna chamfer it off a little bit, and what that means is just like cut the end off a little bit, so that way it comes in at like a V shape in between.
Okay, all right.
But we have to cut it very small. It's too big, then it's not gonna look very good.
Okay.
What do you think this is all about?
Don't know.
You don't know?
Not sure.
It's all about creating a vertical blind.
Okay.
Because this one says, please burn these. What does it say? Please burn.
Jenna wrote that.
What does it say?
Please burn these ugly things.
Just hold it nice and still, and as far as try not to wobble it this way or that way,
Okay.
and then just glide it all the way down.
All right.
Ready? Hit it.
Does she not like verticals?
I'm Jenna. She just doesn't like these. She likes like blind and stuff. Like
Oh, okay.
She hates these.
Because that was going to ruin my big project.
Oh, I
This
hate
is just a very, I'm sorry, what does that look for?
I don't think she wanted wallpaper again.
Yeah,
But
she-
this is a creative, inexpensive way to
Mom,
wall.
this is not wallpaper. This is newspaper.
I thought we were gonna, I thought she
and
wanted
you know,
like
Mom,
a beach
she
theme.
loves reading. Yeah, I know.
Have you ever read the paper to beach?
We are going to laminate this fabric onto that stiffener fabric that you were cutting. Okay?
Okay.
And then we're going to cut these into strips that will get inserted into here.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
And then the vertical blind will actually have this fabric on it.
When we go over this with polyurethane,
Yes.
is that gonna take out some of these little creases?
Little what?
Creases.
Well, I think once we're going to have to go over this and sort of see how that crease
And
went
smooth
down.
it out?
Yeah.
But
We're going to have to go down some of it.
Flip it around, keep it straight. And since this is the back, this is going to end up being our front, okay? All right, so bring it off the selvage edge, though, because we'll end up cutting that off. And let's bring it all the way to the top, and we'll cut it off at the bottom. All right, and then keep it straight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep it straight.
What's been the biggest surprise of the day?
oh, the newspaper, that did it for me. I thought that would put me over the edge.
Well, you didn't say that much to Hildy.
Well, it's her idea. It's her game plan.
Well, you could have said, I don't think we should do this.
I know I said we should paint the walls and maybe just put some newspaper and posters, but I didn't say it loud enough, and I don't think
I didn't hear it at all. I was there.
Carter prepares to install the TV cabinet he has made.
Yeah, guys. Nice work. Nice work. Is it heavy? You struggling?
Kind of.
Kind of. Yeah, this piece is really heavy. But we have all the pieces in. Now, we have to assemble it.
All right.
We are going to upholster this sofa, but, okay, in upholstering this sofa, we're also, got it? We're also going to give it a new look.
Okay.
First, we're shedding the skirt.
We're going to put this up here. We're going to place these pieces together. And you are going to come along and use the nail gun and nail these pieces together.
Oh.
What?
We're all dead.
You don't trust your sister?
No.
Okay.
And I really want to cut these arms off. So what I'm going to do first is open this.
Oh, my.
Okay. X-Acto knife that works would be nice. To see what's in here. And then we're just going to chop the arms off. Oh.
All right. Now this should fit right in these grooves if this works out like it's supposed to.
Well, you build it right.
Hold
Slide
on.
it a little bit more.
Hold on. Slide it. We got to go to the left. So actually, help your sister on that end with that thing. With
All right,
that
Kat.
side piece.
Chop. Right like there. If you could hold this for me.
Come right here, and then fire.
I don't like that.
What do you mean you don't like it? You just did it.
That's loud.
You don't want to do it anymore?
No, I want to do the
Oh,
other.
okay.
Pull this on out. Wait, Fingers. I'm gonna, oops, I'm call for the X-Acto knife again. Okay, well, didn't need that.
You good? Still good?
Yep.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is actually, the doors are here. We have to finish the bottoms that are gonna come down to here, notch that out for there, for this brick, for the hearth.
Okay, now let's flip it over and we'll put it on its back and we'll flip it tight to the front. Kind of like that little sharp edge there.
So these little pieces are the returns. They're the side pieces that, you know, kind of bring us off of the wall for the balance. Then I am going to use some spray adhesive. And then I am going to get some batting, and then we will get the staple gun. By that time, you should be finished, and then you can help me do the stapling.
We're going to do something with newspaper. Have you done anything with newspaper before?
Yeah.
All right. So what this wood is this is the base molding in the room. All right? And so what Hildy's going to do is she's actually going to cover it with newspaper.
What a surprise.
All right. So here's what we'll do. I think you're familiar with the technique. So we're going to glue it up. Now here's the thing. We're only going to do three sides of the wood.
We'll staple that, boom, 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 all the way around. Now let me show you one other thing. This is the top, and the reason why it's so important that that's on the top is because this is the bottom.
Wow. Oh, well, that looks so antique-y.
It's all good in the hood, gangster.
Nice. Nice. If I had a dime for every time someone said that to me, I'd have a dime.
Now shoot one right there in that corner. Okay, now hold on, because you got to get this right so that it's right along the edge.
Okay.
And straight.
Okay.
Slow down, slow down, slow down.
Hildy calls Carter on the carpet after he messes with her floor.
Here you've got the grains going different.
Yeah.
You changed my design.
Because I think this will look better, A. It's a lot faster. What's that supposed to, what's bow, bow, bow supposed to mean?
That's a spanking. Bow, bow, bow.
Okay. All right, let me hold it up for you. Let me hold it up for you. You tell me. You tell me. What do you think?
Ooh, I like that.
You did?
It just peeks out. Here, you want me to hold it?
Oh, that looks great.
Well, the reason I chose
these
this,
were going to be going this way.
It was
that way.
It was going to go that way.
He means
but see, this was a lot easier to do, a lot faster to do, and I think it looks better.
Well, next time I want you to think, I'll let you know.
Oh!
These are the stencils. Okay?
Okay.
And then, and this is our block. We're going to do a block of color. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the stone, it's kind of like plaster, inside each stencil. And then when we pull it off, it's going to leave the leaf in a stone texture behind.
I think one coat is enough.
Okay, yeah, so you can see the grain through it.
That's right. Well, that was the whole point of this before Carter changed our plan around.
So it's not just looking like a flat, solid.
Exactly. So you can, and I think the grain will come through this. It will dry.
That looks nice.
A little bit lighter. I'm also going to get a little foam brush so that we can get those edges before we go to the next one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
So then you have to pull off the tape. Pull off the tape. And then when you pull it off, scrape it all back off and
reuse it.
Yes, and reuse it. Carefully.
The little square.
Are
you tickling?
I'm not tickling. Hildy, come on. We have work to do here.
Oh, I forgot.
Of course I'm not ticklish.
Okay, so what we're going to do is then polyurethane this side.
Right.
And leave this mat, and then let's go do the little one.
Okay.
Draw that little one. Okay, up here.
Wait, how did we get roped into this?
Because
You.
You're the one that created that new design plan.
I think,
on this
and the
floor.
new design is fabulous.
Ta-da!
Awesome. That is nice.
You like that?
Yeah. I like that.
And then we'll scrape this off, put it back in, and then we'll do one of the others. Okay, and then once that dries and hardens, we'll paint it later.
Okay.
Okay.
It's time to put the polyurethane, the gloss, on the ceiling so that we'll make the squares come out. Carter and I penciled off these squares. We have an outer square, a center square, and then we have a little, like, 18-inch square over there. I'm going to take this as the glossy, and I'm going to, whoa. Whoa. Is it dripping? Yep. Just follow the line that Carter and I put on there.
It's homework time, right? I have to go shopping to buy some more things, but I need this primed and painted. Same color as the walls, so that when you look at it, it's like you're looking at the all one wall. Okay? Prime it. Be careful of the ceiling. Please do not paint that.
Okay. So this is your homework. Okay. You get to finish the square on the ceiling. Okay. And make sure you use this for the outer edge and the inner edge, and then just roll the rest. Okay. We need to polyurethane the walls so that they don't yellow on us. But that is going to be with satin polyurethane. And then we need to finish the floor pieces.
Okay. Okay. Now we have our 2 rectangles. Mom will finish up the stencil, and I need another square. Clean up everything. Take down your tape. Do any touch-ups.
Okay.
Okay. Come on. 2, 4, 6, 8. We are finishing trading spaces late.
So all you're doing tonight is?
Polyurethane.
Exactly. 3 different ones, gloss, satin, and black.
Okay.
Okay? And then that's all, ceiling, walls, and floor. That's it. Great job. Tomorrow's still a long day, so don't stay up too late. Thank you.
Night.
Hi, Kia. How are you?
Yeah.
Look,
I scored.
Leaves.
It's just like it.
Here we got a problem. Doors never came in last night. Carter had a question about the sizes, but he said they're not going to take long to cut, so
Okay.
we got
need
fans,
to
so we'll be all right.
get on that as quickly as possible. I also like to touch up that the cabinet.
Yeah.
It's got a little splotchy, but otherwise it looks good. This looks great.
Yeah, we just
I
had
love
one
it.
little issue when we pulled off the tape. It pulled off.
Fix that up.
You can fix that up.
How about that mirror?
I have a mirror.
All right.
I did my homework. I did all of my
Making
homework.
sure you did.
Yeah, no.
Doing, doing. Good morning. How'd it go? You were in charge. What happened?
We finished the ceiling, but we almost ran out of that polyurethane stuff.
Really? But you finished?
Yeah.
Cool. That's what counts.
We were getting work.
And the walls?
Walls we polyurethane those.
Okay.
We tried to
done.
get the
Good.
wrinkles out.
I do see some wrinkles, but this is where we need to install the shelves today. So all those wrinkles will have mirrors in front of them, they'll go away. Big installation today are the floors. So that's going to take Carter a while, and we need to just put this room back together. And then we'll be finished, and then we can trade spaces.
This sofa's comfortable.
Yeah.
Do they like the sofa?
Yeah, we sleep on it.
You sleep
When we
on
have sleepovers.
You do?
Yeah, Jenna sleeps right here, and I sleep right here, and Kel sleeps down there.
That's awfully crowded.
Yeah. We have 2 blocks each.
2 blocks. Oh, is that how you guys figure it out? 2 blocks each. Well, guess what? It's leaving the basement.
Are you serious?
Yes. Is that bad?
This couch is going up there?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Now we have to put the puzzle together. We need to get the number 1.
You having fun over there?
Trying to get something done.
You're like Jackson Pollock.
I know. I am amazing at this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is it making that noise? It's crying.
And these are the existing tables, the end tables that were upstairs, which will now have to go away because of the configuration of this sofa.
Yeah.
So what I decided to do was bring them in as a coffee table. But this coffee table will have fabric on it. And we are going to staple it tightly, very, very tightly, so that you can sit cups and drinks and even food.
Okay.
So right level with, there you go.
It's going to go right underneath that molding. Oh, is it?
Hold on. There. This is level on the wall here. a good thing you leaned on it, because if it was wrong, now we're committed to it.
Did the batting move?
Um,
Pull the batting out. No. The batting you have to straighten out. This is the batting, the white stuff.
oh.
I need you to pull it. See how it's all bunched up back there?
Oh.
There's a nail in the back there.
Who put the nail in the corner?
Who didn't get that nail out?
If I catch the person who was nailing in the corner...
I got it. I got it. We're okay.
Ooh, out of staples, and that was it. Okay, let's flip it over. We'll sit it right on top of here. Okay. All right. There it is. Our new coffee table. What do you think?
It's nice.
Not bad.
I like it.
Isn't it what?
The same?
No.
Where's the X? The X was here?
The X is here.
My guess is
Your guess is.
you put the X towards where the shorter cut is. That's
Why
too
would
late.
that
You
be?
already put it in.
Yes.
You put it in. Just put it in.
Okay.
And stomp on it.
And.
Like a glove.
It's like the hardest thing in the world.
I'm not
Boy,
neither.
oh boy. That was a tight turn on those stairs.
Yeah.
You know they use
They better
this-
appreciate this.
Well, the girls will because they have their sleepovers on this. Each one gets 2 cushions, right? And then we have to.
Now we gotta lock it.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, all right.
Okay. Whose bright idea was this anyway?
Put that right. Be very careful. Can't bust any of that newspaper up.
No, I don't want to
not
do
wanna do
any
that.
more newspaper.
You would not be happy about that. Okay, so we're putting these rollers on these doors right now.
Okay.
What I have them going off 6 inches from the top. What these rollers usually use screws, but we're gonna use bolts just because they're a bit stronger.
These are the doors to our entertainment cabinet, just in case you didn't know.
The upper part.
The upper part, where the television goes in.
Okay.
And the whole inspiration around this room, besides the whole retro piece, is this retro can.
What about the doors? Do you at least like the doors?
I thought the doors might be painted. Well, it's just more wallpaper. More wallpaper.
More wallpaper.
More wallpaper.
What is one to do?
I thought we were going to cover the sofa in newsprint fabric.
So these doors, I want to mimic the look of this can, but using our family's initial,
Okay.
right?
What's with all the bees around here?
It's that time of year.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're going to take this and hang it up. We have 2 doors.
You said that about the bee.
I smacked that one. Him and his buddies are going to come back. We have 2 doors, and they're going to come up and get connected onto the track that's already up there. And then they're just going to butt up against each other, and then they'll be able to open all the way to the walls.
You want to make sure you get every little crack, because it's all going to show up when the stencil comes off.
What, is he stenciled before?
I was going to say, certainly sounds like it.
Lots of times.
You have?
Yep. I've never made stencils, but I painted inside them before.
Oh.
So you prefer the brush strokes versus the dabbing?
I hear that you know how to sew.
Kind of.
Your mom told me.
Oh, I only
Look.
did once on a sewing machine.
Well, good. Once is, it's just like driving. Once you've driven once, you've got it. Now, this is very easy. It's all straight lines. I have to go work on another project. So I'm going to leave you the curtains to finish.
Okay.
Okay, sit down. Just follow the edge to your foot, put the pedal to the middle, and you're in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Okay?
Do you care if it gets a little crooked?
You ready?
Wow!
Oh, that looks great.
You're clapping for your brother.
Yeah!
Very good.
Well done. Mr. Stencil.
A tiny bit off is okay. But you've got this one, and this one I've kind of pinned. Let's just look on the other side for the pins. I pinned the sides, sew them, and then if you don't mind, iron them. And then they're ready to install.
I don't know how to iron too good.
Plug it in, take everything off the table,
need to
and
put
just
water
go
in
back
it?
and forth. Yes.
Okay.
It's got some in there.
Okay.
All right, love, patience, and understanding.
There it is.
Woo!
Boy, that came out great.
I really did.
Kia, this looks awesome.
I'm really digging this.
You know how our room is black and white and red all over? Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of looked through all my pictures from all around the world trying to find something that was red. Mm-hmm. So I was just recently in Russia, and I was at Red Square. So I blew up the pictures. This is St. Basil's Cathedral.
These are our pillows.
Ooh.
They're going to be two-sided pillows.
Very nice.
So you will be using fabric, you know. Women love men who
Get
sew.
checks by sewing?
Yes.
All right.
They
Good
see
deal.
that you can sew, and they think, he's sensitive, he's a nice guy.
So what do you think so far?
Oh, I really like it. And I think it's growing on my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she likes it.
Well, what did she think before?
All last night she was worried, and she was just so concerned about the paper turning yellow.
Okay, go over, closer.
Closer?
Stay on the edge. All right. Women like men who sew in a straight line, not who skew to the left.
Oh, the curtains. This is the last thing before we can bring everything else in. We put down a new floor. We've closed off their dining room. We're repositioning the room around, the furniture. We've given them a new look on their sofa. What else have we done in here? Wallpaper, literally.
I got it. Let me do it.
Okay.
Should we check this? All right, now let's see what it's looking like. Okay.
What do you think, Dan?
Ooh, very nice.
Ooh.
Now pull that over it. There, that's it. Got it? Okay, let's go get the sofa, the tables, the lamps, the books, and everything new and get this room finished.
Can. Last thing.
Can, very good.
Can.
Very good.
Right.
Family, we are done. Yes. Get out of here.
Time's up! Will Cleora and the gang think they've struck gold with the antique-inspired family room? And will Lynn and the kids find themselves at a loss for words when they see newsprint on the walls? Find out when Trading Spaces Family returns. Kia, I love this room.
You do?
I really do.
It's retro forward.
Very, very retro forward. So what was your initial inspiration?
The pretzel can.
Ah, yes. And so how did this affect the room?
Well, that's how I got the idea about the name and the made by and the ingredients, the whole bit.
Now, the color of the room, what inspired that?
A little of me,
Yes.
the karaoke mocha, and a little of the pretzel can.
As far as furniture goes, you brought up a sofa that you found somewhere else in the house.
Yes,
That was in their basement?
in their basement.
Where'd you splurge the most in this room?
On the trim. My trim, the beads and the braided cord, $135. The lamination, you know, I've had some issues with lamination.
Right.
But this one worked.
It worked like a charm. You came in under budget at $907.87. You had money to spare. So you
Can I have the change?
I don't know what you're talking about. Today it was a glorious day outside, and now it's time to see what it looks like inside. Go ahead and open your eyes.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, it looks so different!
It looks so pretty!
I like it!
Everything! Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yeah, the TV is up in there behind the thing.
gosh,
They
the
built that over. The
TV.
TV's right up in there.
No way.
Yeah.
Cool.
And they copied the writing up there for your family.
Oh that is
Established
so
1985
awesome.
with your name.
Oh goodness, look at that. Look, I like how the things are displayed on the shelves.
Isn't that great with the shells?
Oh my gosh, I like the blind.
Oh
my gosh.
She has the beading and the cording. The walls are all that one color, but they did another glaze on that far wall, and then they put the sort of leaves on there in that style.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Isn't that great? And then they have, see the rug sort of matches.
Yeah, the leaves on there.
Yeah.
This is so.
Where?
Oh my God.
Look at the couch.
I like it.
Where do you think? Where's
That's from the basement.
Yeah, they got it up from the basement.
Now, honestly, the only thing I might change
Right.
is the mirror. The mirror.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What's your dad gonna think? What's your husband?
I think he'll love it.
Good. I'm glad.
Happy.
All right, are you ready to go see your neighbors?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So talk to me about the major point of this room is you have newspaper on the wall.
Yes, I wanted something fun. They wanted a library. So I gave them something to read about.
Right.
And of course I had to do red.
Of course you did. Was not surprised.
And we did red. I think the sofa turned out great after we chopped off the arms.
Now, the floor is sort of like a complicated crossword puzzle. We have all sorts of various pieces
Yes.
fit together.
Well, it was my idea to have all the grains going one way, but Carter...
That changed a little
I
bit.
think Carter, deep down inside, wants to be a designer. But it did turn out very nicely.
Mm-hmm. Now, the window treatments.
Simple, functional. The little shears kind of take place where they used to have the blinds. The ceiling and the floor kind of mirror each other. Then you have the mirrored shelf element. And the room is simple. I think it works for what it is. I love also the way we closed off the dining room.
Yeah, that I thought that was ingenious.
The new library.
Right. You came in under budget at
Really?
$990.36, and I'm guessing you saved a lot of money on the actual wallpaper.
That's something that if you save over time,
Yeah.
it's free when you do your project.
Well, you've had this house almost 20 years. You've made some big changes, and it's now time to see the latest big change. Open your eyes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
She wanted to give you something to read.
Thing.
I like the ceiling. Oh my God. This is so cool.
Wow.
I love this. I love the couch.
Now that
I love
couch right there is your couch with the arms taken off.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and then it's reupholstered. Isn't that amazing?
That is
I love
awesome.
that couch.
Baseboard is covered in newspaper.
I like
This is the most insane.
Oh my
And
God.
if you see this, the pattern on the floor
the table.
matches the pattern up there.
Yes.
See how that works? All right, Lynn. What do you think? This is a big change.
It's a big change. I
you
mean,
like
I'm,
it?
you know,
I'm keeping it.
I do like
I love it.
You
I love
touched
it.
Are you shocked?
I am shocked.
I'm shocked.
I am
too.
shocked. You can wipe it down.
She was so nervous. She was so nervous. So how do you feel now?
I'm never like
It was a big change.
never thought of this.
Yeah, I think it's obvious that Hildy had to put a lot of thought and work into this to get the paper on the wall, and Kia brought all those antiques in and did that beautiful new mantelpiece with the TV. And Carter had a lot of work to do in this episode. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, well listen, I'm Joe Farrell. This has been Trading Spaces Family. Bye!
On the next all-new Resident Life, Fred examines the finer points of therapy.
He used to lock me out of my office. You know, that's a very quick learning thing for a starting out child psychiatrist is bring your keys.
Jason diagnoses a really serious problem.
You know people that do that? What are you quoting?
And Frank gets to the heart of transplant surgery.
If you don't have the outlook that everybody has a chance, then you shouldn't be doing this.
Resident Life, Monday at 9, only on TLC.